2026 in 4 months. Bro, I haven't processed anything since 2021, can you please wait? New York, Tokyo, Istanbul. Companies, you say I to read job applications. Candidates, you say I to write job applications. Companies. Autism didn't exist back in my day. Now get out, you know it's my train time. Me, sipping from a mushy straw to help save the environment. Billionaires. The boy who fell into harem-based enclosure learning that the internet blames him for the world going to shit. What I imagined my 20s would look like. What it actually looked like. Me, you shouldn't cry over the spilt milk. Also me. 9 AM at home. 7 AM at a hotel. Life as a grown-up perfectly summed up. I just don't understand how am I still broke. All I do is go to work. Harry, bring me a burger and fries. That's an order. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Guys, I'm starting to actually go to sleep right after I said on Discord that I was going to bed and not a couple of hours later. When you finally sit down to study and realize you weren't dumb, just lazy. How I look at someone when they ask what I'm doing but they can clearly see what I'm doing. Your favorite Disney princess says a lot about you actually. What is that bee saying about me? Apple, he does exactly what I do. Samsung, but better. 10 years ago, what's the song at 1 minute 50 seconds? 5 months ago, still waiting. Patience 100. PlayStation, shows Wolverine. Players, got any other good games? PlayStation. Gorillas in movies. Gorillas in real life. ADHD, highway to hell, look a squirrel. My creativity when I actually need it. We should split bathrooms by pee versus poop instead of men versus women. Boofing a handful of Tylenol and disappearing into the spectrum. Adios. A cat falls into a pool. A rooster laughs. Moral of the story, a wet noisy makes a mock feel good. North Koreans watching pro wrestling. North Koreans watching Mr. Bean. Psychopaths, serial killers, people who comment on ton videos. When you're a high school teacher, excuse me, it's Mrs. When you're a college professor, call me Dave. Getting a shrubbery, looks nice and not too expensive. Cutting down the mightiest tree with a herring. How to not get diagnosed with autism, get good grades in school and people please your entire life, then no one will notice. Younger me if he finds out I pick girl characters in video games now. I'm giving relationship advice yet I'm single. Coaches don't play. Go touch grass, my brother in Christ I can't. My water bottles at 2 AM. Normalize feeling ashamed over bad behavior. What is a data backup worth? Nothing. After data loss, everything. When it's my time to be an adult but the economy falls all of a sudden with several calamities occurring on Earth. I'm the Oracle, I can answer any question you ask. Why is time moving so fast after 2020? Any question but that. The objective if mental disorders were arteries. That one guy who said the rapture will be on September 23, 24. Everyone who believed him and gave everything away. Nintendo, ICE. The employee at British Museum explaining how everything was gifted to them. Me realizing 25/9/2025 is the last date where all parts are perfect squares, and the next date will be on 1/1/2116, and I would not be there to witness it. A company about to lay off employees, the CEO announcing record profits and bonuses instead. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Superman. Every time I listen to Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit I take a nibble out of this chair because I get so excited. When I said I wanted to be a nurse, I didn't mean I wanted to be a nursing student. Empathy leaving my body when I listened to the right song. When I said I liked it rough, I didn't mean my entire life. What if the meteor that killed the dinosaurs was actually a UFO and we are the aliens? Me who has ADHD, literally anything, literally anything. Tylenol, mRNA, vaccine, the damn phone, 5G, seed oils, me finally unlocking Autism S25 Ultra Pro Max. Her inbox after she announces that she is single. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, 2005, Wicked, For Good, 2025, it is evolving, just backwards. YouTube, one or more videos have been removed from your playlist, okay which one, YouTube? Mom, am I ugly? I told you not to call me mom in front of people. When someone asks, why did you become a male nurse? Reply, the operation to be a female nurse was too expensive. Me, it's Friday, bartender, got any plans? Me, that's why I'm here. The man who invented pop-up ads says I'm sorry. The Onion, post a new article, the US government, write that down, write that down. When you notice a typo immediately after you hit send. Ubisoft claims that putting microtransactions in single-player games like Assassin's Creed Shadows makes them more fun to play. They argue it's because players can progress more quickly if they pay for boosters. Jesus. People say hate Ubisoft, but I tell you this, you don't hate Ubisoft enough. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. USA in movies. USA in real life. When you decide to watch 2 episodes but end up watching 2 seasons, my calculations were wrong. When you delete a lot of games to make space for a new one and you still don't have enough storage, you can't do this to me. You know how much I have sacrificed. POV, God looking down on Earth on September 23rd and 24th of 2025. You seeing this, she Jesus? When no one remembers my birthday and I try to feel something. Hey Leslie, it's Leslie, hang in there, I love you, bye. My best friend answering the teacher after I tell him the wrong answer. Me after a cup of coffee, staying awake, explosive diarrhea. Me getting back from a long day, my horn GF. When you're losing an argument and notice a typo, ha, got him. You know you didn't steal anything, but you still get nervous when you walk by these things. Scientist goes berserk and we don't have pictures. I heard Spider-Man was there. When you know Peter Parker is Spider-Man but you just can't prove it. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Math teachers, they're the same picture. How it feels after you binge watch a whole show but have to wait for the next season. Them, always follow your dreams, the dreams I'm following. The Jews, me thanking them for inventing space and dinosaurs. Dad, why am I named Rose? Your mother loved roses when she was pregnant with you. Dad, why am I named Daisy? Your mother loved daisies when she was pregnant with you. Oh hey Tylenol. My already autistic A when I off a bottle of Tylenol. Taking Tylenol for pain. Taking Tylenol to level up my autism. Can a robot detect misinformation? Can you? Watching endless hours of brain rot shorts every single night. My poor brain. Therapist. Stitch Harvey isn't real. He can't hurt you. Stitch Harvey. It's my birthday. Yay. My family and friends. Just ignore him, he's a Libra. Hatsune Miku sings a song about being a sinner and a goo. My honest reaction. Tink machine be like, only a claw can call another claw claw. That moment whenever your Latina GF overhears you compliment another woman's cooking. You complimented her mom's cooking. Gordo puto. Soldiers stand ready as the first shots are fired in the Second American Civil War. Both sides have been preparing and begging for this for years. Jesus kid, did you not wear shoes? Nobody. Vampires after biting a party girl. Hello. Pretty sure I screwed up. Waiting for Spotify to fix song previews and the dislike function. So yesterday I'm sitting at my desk eating figs drizzled in honey and slices of dried sausage and cheese with a rind, and my boss comes up behind me and says, "What is this breakfast? Why do you eat like a Roman emperor?" And then walked away, and I have been thinking about it for hours. When I grow up I will be an amazing and cool person. Me at 30 years old. That time someone said, "Oh, you're one of those science is right idiots" to me, and I just knew in their head they were actually using your and not your. When you choose an academically challenging degree and you get academically challenged. Starting a new show looks. Who are these people? Does anyone make weighted blankets in colors other than mental illness gray? Just realized if I put in $50 and bro puts in $4,900 we could both be going on a trip to Japan this winter. iPhone be like a year ago today and it's your noisy. My cat be like earthquake, storm, alien attack, plastic packet opening. Judging relationship by attachment styles. Judging relationship by whether they pick up their reffing sock. When your boss asks you to train your replacement. Y'all don't forget to check your candy this year. I just found 9 files in mine. Going home after saying weird shit. Mum, 10 missed calls. Dad, 10 missed calls. My dad won't call 10 times, it's my mom calling with his phone. Me adding with all due respect to a statement with zero respect. When my mom tells me that I need to be aware of weird people online. I think you can hear this image. You can't hurt me. I saw it coming 6 months ago when I was overthinking. Changes the business name to show who's in charge. Nobody uses the new name and still call it Twitter. I always set 2 wake up alarms, one for the person I want to be and one for the person I am. My mom upgraded herself to business class and my sister and I received this text 10 minutes after boarding. Hello poor people. Me stepping out of a cinema with a new personality and a weird surge of motivation. 2 types of me, fast learner, short-term memory loss. Vegetarian ate 1 burger, got hooked and became a butcher. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. I lost my job, my wife, my money, my house, my friends. I'm so depressed. Go to gym. When you realize He-Man had friends named Fisto and Ram-Man. Whales, a whale, dolphins. What are you doing, Stepjet? John Cena accidentally says you can't see me to a blind kid. That's a cool story, bro, but let me get an expert on cool stories down here so I know what I'm dealing with. The people who are $30 trillion in debt are giving you a credit score. Me reading Hitler Wikipedia page after I went back in past and ruined his painting to get him rejected from art school so I don't have to study his overrated and boring paintings in art class. How doctors text each other. The 2 kinds of people when you explain your to them. You be on the toilet 30 minutes fighting for your life just to have this come out. Them, maybe a little lavender will reduce your stress. Me. Driving test, instructor, turn the car on. Me, hum okay, rubbing interior, you like that, you filthy hole, instructor, okay we are done here. Me, opens bag of Cheetos, little kid, I love hot chips, them my favorite. Dad, can you pick me up from this sleepover? The kids are being loud and mean, and their mom keeps touching me. No, why not? Because those are your kids and wife. Year 2030. Year 2050. cashier. Wow, haha, big plans tonight. Lady, go F yourself, Carol, and do your damn job. I don't want flowers, I want you to find my effing bot. UFO caught on tape. When he picks you up. Versus when he drops you off after a long night of Netflix. When his D over 6 inches, I would like to pray to God before I put any of that in my mouth. Husband, don't panic, I cleaned it up and put everything back the way you like it, me. Experts say you should never leave your dog home alone for more than 5 minutes, the expert. I spent months telling my grandpa something isn't right, he didn't listen. This is the stage 4 tum they found at the hospital now. This is not mildly infuriating and you got brain can you are gonna lie. Deleting our mental health so we can focus on social media. Bison boils to Seth in Yellowstone hot spring in front of tourists. Me being a bison and boiling myself alive in front of a happy group of friends. To change the trajectory of their lives forever. No, I just found my sister's OnlyFans. She's not bad lol. Feels a little too convenient that an odyssey would happen to a guy named Odysseus. Everyone thumbs up the days you're free. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Plans not making it out the group chat. Attention, this year's Christmas dates have been leaked. Christmas Eve December 24, Christmas Day December 25, New Year's Eve December 31, New Year's Day January 1. Yo, I'm a femcel too, like totally black-pilled and negative can't all tilt, just like the TikTok meme. I love Adriana Lima. I'm ready when you are. F we not getting in. Me taking one last look at the party before leaving the gas stove on and leaving. Miss Universe versus McDonald worker. Nah bro, I'm not finishing this puzzle. A child can play with its mother's bobs but not with its father's test. African proverb. Did you take Tylenol while you were pregnant with me? Haha, all the time. That's why you're traded. Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.